All right, got this thing ended here in 30 seconds.
Some tax guys lie about price. They got hidden fees, that ain't nice.
Ain't nice.
Don't ignore MC Kevin's rhyme, cause this deal's for a limited time. $149.
For tax prep that's $149 or less, hurry into Jackson Hewitt today.
No cap.
Limited time offer for new clients on federal returns. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com/149.
It's time now for Bay College basketball. Average 106.3. WGMB.
All right, greetings, everybody. Welcome to the Bay College Gym for Bay College Norse basketball tonight as the Norse Open Region Tournament play against the Delta College Pioneers out of Saginaw, a team they've already played twice in the regular season and won both games. Bay College comes in with a final regular season record of 19-9, and Delta College comes back to Escanaba with an 11-16 regular season record. The Norse looking to advance to the semifinals, which will be held in Flint this weekend, but they got to win this one first. We'll talk a little with Coach Fassett about that in our pregame interview. Come on out, though. There's still room for you. We've got a pretty good crowd in here right now. The tickets are still on sale at the door, so if you're driving around Escanaba and looking for something to do, come on out and cheer on the ladies here. And then the guys will play at 7:30, and your one ticket will get you in for both games. Coming up, you'll hear my interview with James Fassett, the coach of the Norse. And that interview comes in 2 minutes. Bay College Radio is Maverick 106. The Norse, nervous?
A little bit. I mean, there's always some nerves this time of year. I think, whatever our record is, 19-9, right now, today, that doesn't matter anymore. It's everybody's 0-0, and one win, you move on. One loss, you're done for the year. So there's always a little bit of nerves this time of year.
How do you kind of rate the season, the regular season, Coach? All the 6 losses by 4 points, 3 points, you know what I mean, 6 points. So it definitely could have had a much better record. How do you feel it in the end it all turned out?
I think, again, we're in the playoffs, right? I mean, we finished top 5 in the conference. That's always a goal. I mean, to get to the playoffs, we got to share the conference championship. That's good. Looking back game by game, probably about 4 games I'd love to have back that I felt, we should have went our way or could have went our way. But all in all, I think, from how we started and how it kind of started so quickly, I think we had a pretty good year.
Yeah, I think if you play those games now, a couple of those, you win them. I think the girls are more confident now. They're more confident with you, and you are more confident with them, eh?
For sure. And knowing, right? I think, one that comes to mind is Muskegon here, right? Not knowing what you're up against until you get to play. You can watch teams on film, but teams are always different on film. And so, I think Muskegon here is one of them. I think we lost by 3 that I'd probably for sure want back. And so knowing, going through the conference the first time around, we lost a couple. Second time through, we didn't lose any. So I think that just shows our growth and building as the season went on.
So Delta College, the opponent tonight, and they, cliche, hard to beat a team 3 times in a year and all that. One thing I did notice about them is they get at it, don't they? They don't sit around. They chase down rebounds, I think, because they shoot threes or long jumpers. And I like their defense at times where he switches defenses on the fly, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, for sure. I mean, he's very vocal and active on the sidelines, and he gets them flying around. They're probably, if not one of the most athletic teams we'll play all year. They got some athletes that rebound it, like you say. They go get it. They get off the floor and they go get it, and they finish inside and they run the floor well. They're very athletic, and they cause us troubles at times.
But I wonder if they're athletic enough to deal with the athleticism of our guards. If you look at our rebounding this year, it's our little girls that are doing, statistically doing so well, chasing down balls kind of like their girls do. But I think maybe our athleticism will carry the day.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think we can match it at most positions. They probably got us at one spot. They probably got one kid where it's tough for us to match up for. But other than that, I think we can match their athleticism at other spots, other positions on the floor. And yeah, it's funny. We were just watching film the other day, and I was noticing how, every time we shoot the ball, McKenna goes for the offensive rebound, right? And you don't see that very often from guards. And if Mackenzie's on the floor, Mackenzie's same. Our guards chase offensive rebounds, and that's, again, that's all bonus, right? Bonus possessions, free throws, all kinds of stuff. So, no, it's a plus that we have a few kids that really do that and really get after it.
And then if we can win today, Lansing is the opponent. Tell our listeners a little about Lansing. We'll do that more in Flint if we get there. But Lansing's very good.
Yeah, Lansing's solid. I mean, they ran the table in their conference. They got a big kid, 6'3". She looks pretty athletic. She's long. So she'll be tough to deal with. And then they got a nice point guard, handles the ball well, runs the show for them. They like to set up and kind of run their offense and play at their pace. So I think that'll be a challenge for us, that we gotta get them on our pace rather than playing their pace. But knock on wood, if we're lucky enough to get there, I welcome the challenge.
Absolutely. So let's sum it up then. What do you want to see out of your girls tonight? Because everything we just said means nothing if you don't get the job done tonight here at home.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, we got to come out and play for 40 minutes. I mean, we can't start slow, right? And we can't start fast and then have a lull, right? We got to maintain a consistent pressure and a consistent effort, on both ends of the floor for 40 minutes and kind of, not give them confidence. I think when you're the underdog team and you get some confidence, that goes a long way, and it can lead to, a bad night for us. So we got to make sure we do our part to not give them confidence. There's going to be ups and downs, but, you know, if we can limit their runs and make sure our runs are extended, I mean, we'll be fine.
All right, go get them.
All right, go get them. Go Norse.
Go Norse. James Fassett, the coach of the Bay College ladies. More coming up from here at the Bay College Gym as we count down to tip-off here on Maverick 106.
We're the key to buying and selling. Key Realty Delta County. Unlock the door to your perfect place. We'll help you find just the right space. Call the experts in realty. You'll get better marketing strategies. We're the key to buying and selling. Key Realty Delta County. At Elmhurst County Market, we're pleased to help support high school sports. Hockey, football, basketball, cheer, wrestling, baseball. We back all our local teams by holding fundraisers, making donations, and supporting this broadcast. Please keep in mind, the money you spend local stays local. Thanks for choosing Elmhurst County Market and allowing us to continue to support our community. Your super duper value store.
Find us on elmersfresh.com, Instagram, and Facebook.
Need to travel for business but want to make it home for dinner? Delta County Airport has you covered with convenient same-day flights to and from Detroit. You can make that 8 a.m. meeting and be back to tuck the kids into bed. Book your flight today at flyesc.com. That's flyesc.com and experience the ease of travel right from Escanaba. Always free parking too. Delta County Airport. Spend less time getting there and more time being there or home.
Right back here at the Bay College Gym, the Bay College Norse taking on the Delta College Pioneers out of Saginaw. And if the Norse win this game, they'll be back in action at 6 o'clock on Friday evening against Lansing, the Stars, who won the Western Conference of the MCCAA. Bay College men in action at 7:30 tonight. If they win, then they will be back in action on Thursday at 4 o'clock against whoever wins tonight's game between Grand Rapids and Ancilla, Indiana. And we'll keep an eye on that game for you later as well. So that's what we're up to right now as Bay College ladies are being introduced to the crowd now. And the lineup for Delta, we'll get back to that. Jalea Griggs, she wears number 3, point guard. Number 11, Kayla Howell. Number 12, Amaria Campbell, I should say. Their leading scorer, Haley Jefferson, averaging about 11 points a game. And Kara McCrum wears 23. She's their forward. She had a nice game for them. I liked off the bench for Delta the other day. Jalen Ayala, I thought she was very active in there. She found her way in there, and it was good watching her play. Of course, not necessarily against the Bay College North. For Bay College tonight, starting lineup as always, McKenna Hendrickson, Katie Kokala, and Anna Axtell, Kennedy Sproul, and Lauren Zawada. So the Norse in their white uniforms on the home court tonight. Delta in their black uniforms with the white Delta written in large letters on the front of their jerseys. Kennedy Sproul to jump center with Haley Jefferson. And we'll get this game underway here on a Tuesday night. Playoff basketball. The tip is controlled by Bay College, and left to right they'll go. Anna Axtell with it over in the corner. Katie Kokala lines up a 3. It's off the rim, no good. Long rebound back in the other direction. And Delta on a run out, and they'll get the layup but miss it. And so the Norse left to right here on the home court in the regional quarterfinals All right, with the basketball now is Lauren Zawada. Zawada bounce pass for Axtell, picked off. Back in the other direction now, and this layup also missed. Boy, they're 0 for 2 on layups now. Norse back in the other direction. Here's the kick-out pass to the top of the key, and Axtell lines up a three. It's off the back of the rim, no good. They moved the ball well there. 4 different girls touched it. I couldn't even tell you the names of the girls because they touched the passes to each other so quick. But they didn't score. Zawada now gets it back to Axtell. Axtell outside the arch, left side, Sproul. Kennedy Sproul tried to shovel it over to Kokula. It's picked off. Back in the other direction. She's out of control, and she double dribbles on the way in. Wow, this is a pretty ragged minute of basketball, I'll tell you that. This first minute has not been pretty, folks. McKenna Hendrickson through half court. Left to right across your radial, stops at the volleyball line, shovels it over there to Katie Kokula. Kokula, cross-court pass to Hendrickson, now Sproul. Kennedy Sproul with the basketball. Left side, they left Anna wide open for three, and she knocks it down. The pride of Menominee High School, you leave her open, and you've got problems. 3-0 Norse. 8:31 left here in the first. Yeah, you can't leave her open like that. Somebody missed their, you can hear their coach yelling too, like, somebody, come on. Inside a steal, and Axtell gives it to Zawada on the baseline, and Lauren misses. And Delta was coming back up court, but they will not be able to come back up court because they turned the ball over on the near sideline. So here is the inbounds pass from Katie Kokula. The pride of Ishpeming High School gets it back out to half court. They get it back to the near side now to Zawada. She drives inside, reverse layup, and air ball. And back in the other direction now come the Pioneers. They're down 3-0. And now they turn the ball over again. Here is Zawada left to right. Zawada coming up court. Zawada gets inside, puts the body on her, and gets an offensive foul. The basket goes in, but it won't count. And so it's still 3-0. And Delta's had a couple of easy basket chances that they've not been able to make. Here's a three from the right wing. That is short, put up by Kayla Howell, and the ball ricochets out of bounds. It'll be Bay College ball. Boy, it starts like this to give coaches gray hair, but Coach Fassett doesn't have any, so. All right, here comes Bay College back up court now, left to right. Here is Hendrickson going inside. She one-hands it in, and one. An and one opportunity for Hendrickson right there. The pride of Baraga High School puts it in the hole, makes it 5-0. And she makes it the line. So it's 6-0. Bay with the early lead. Delta up the right side of the court. Griggs across half court. Gets to the baseline. Now she's double teamed, and they swipe the ball from her. It's on the floor. Here come the Norse on a run out. Coming up the middle of the court is Hendrickson. McKenna, left side. Anna wide open for another three. Not this time. Rebound, back up. No for Sproul. Kennedy came out of nowhere to get that rebound. It's out of bounds. It will be Delta's basketball here with the score 6-0. Boy, they have really struggled to score points, this Delta team. They're able to get across half court here, get it to Griggs, right side of the lane. Griggs gets in there, blocked by Sproul. Kennedy continues to block shots, and now an outlet pass ahead, and there's the layup for McKenna Hendrickson. It's 8-0. Nice run out that time, and now back the other way, the Pioneers. gets a basket and one. So Haley Jefferson puts Delta on the board here. Trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Haley Jefferson on its way, and it's off the rim, no good. Up in the air, Kennedy Sproul gets the rebound. Norse left to right. Kokala gets it ahead now to McKenna Hendrickson. Now Zawada left side. Right side, Sproul lines up a three. In and out. Rolled around. Rebound put back up by Zawada. That's no good. Ball's on the floor. It ricochets back out to the top of the key, and then Anna gets enough of it to tie it up. And with 6:14 to go, it'll be Delta's basketball with the score 8-2. So the Pioneers will inbound. Sideline left. With the score 8-2, Bay College the early lead. In the game now for Delta, 23, McCrum puts it up and in. Hits the rim and hops up in the air and goes right through the cylinder. So it's 8-4. Hendrickson, they put on a half-court trap against the Norse, and a bad pass. And Griggs with the steal. She comes back up court. Griggs, bounce pass, baseline, score. Basket there for Campbell, and it's 8-6. Kokala left corner, finds Anna baseline, puts it in and one. So Anna will go to the line here. Jefferson gets her first foul, 10-6. As Anissa Longs will check in for the first time, and Lauren Zawada will take a break. .5:22 left in the first. And the three-point play for Anna. So Axtell with 6 early points. And the Norse by 5 as the Pioneers inbound on the right side baseline. And so they bounce it in to Kayla Howell, and here she comes up the middle of the court right through the Norse head here at the Bay College gym. McCrum with the basketball. She has a hoop in the game. Right side of the lane, she spins. Throws, I'm sure that was a pass. Otherwise, it was a line drive shot attempt that didn't go. It's on the ground. They get it to Jefferson underneath it. She scores. And it's 11-8. 4:54 on the clock now as Longs brings it ahead. Up the left side now, Sproul. Kicks it out in the corner. 3 on the way. Off the rim. That's no good for Kokala. Far side, Norse get another chance, and this triple's off the rim, no good. Rebound in the middle. Here's Hendrickson with it. Hendrickson, bounce pass baseline to Axtell. Axtell's double team, she scores anyway. Anna Axtell with that bucket makes it 13-8. Down to 4:14 in the first. This pass, they thought they had a foul. They didn't get it. It's knocked away. Axtell up court now to Sproul. Kennedy throws up a 3. Oh, my. Nothing but oxygen there. The Norse get the ball back, and now Sproul will dribble and pass it off left side of the court. Back outside the arch. Now Kennedy will try another 3. Oh, Canada! Well, the first one got all oxygen. This one got oxygen and nylon. And it's 16-8. Bay College with a lead. 3.5 to go in the first quarter. Almost, it is a turnover. Kokala's got it at the other end. Kokala, long pass ahead, and she turns it over as she throws it too far for Kennedy Sproul. And we've got a media timeout. 3:27 left here in the first quarter. Bay College 16, Delta College 8, and we are back at 60. Bay College Radio is Maverick 106.
Services Center of Escanaba. From an oil change to a major overhaul, Advanced Tech provides exceptional service for all makes and models. Featuring state and ASE certified technicians and conveniently located in the heart of Escanaba's major shopping area, alongside Walmart and behind Drifter's Restaurant. For more information, visit advancedtechup.com or search Advanced Tech on Facebook. It's Advanced Tech Services Center of Escanaba.
Hi, this is Vicki and Claire from Donut Connection.
Fat Tuesday is almost here, and we are excited to be offering 12 of your favorite flavor Poonskis, including the return of cream cheese.
We will be taking pre-orders from Sunday, March 2nd through Tuesday, March 4th, as well as walk-ins. Pre-orders are not required, but encouraged.
Call us today at 786-1050 to make sure you get your favorites.
Let us help you celebrate Fat Tuesday the sweetest way.
With Donut Connection, where every bite is a celebration.
Out of the timeout, Bay College leading by 8. Delta with the ball and just force up a shot that hits the front of the rim and bounds in, away and out of bounds. And so the Norse get the basketball again. Delta will put on some backcourt pressure as this isn't going to affect the guards of Bay College, I can tell you that. There's Sproul in the middle, leans in and scores. And so now it's 18-8, Bay by 10. Kennedy with 5 points here in the first. Well, they work it inside. She just missed an easy one for Delta. Axtell the rebound, long pass to Anissa. Anissa back in the corner, 3 on the way, and it's up and in from Mackenzie Hoffmeyer off the bench. 3-pointer for her, makes it 21-8. Well, I guess they're saying her foot must have been on the line there, so it's a 2-pointer. And then another miss at the other end. McCrum gets the rebound, puts it back up. I'm sorry, that's not McCrum, that is Annika Neitz, who checked in off the bench. She missed. But the Norse get a foul, and this longs. So Hoffmeyer's long 2 makes it 20-8. Free throw bounces for Neitz and falls. It's 20-9. Bay College lead is 11 with 2:18 left in the first. Again, Lansing got a bye, so they are the number 1 seed. They will play the winner of this game as Neitz makes both free throws for Delta College. 20-10, the Norse by 10, 2:15 left here in the first. Long pass ahead now, they get it inside, then back out. Anissa tries a triple off the back of the rim. The ball bounces around and up in the air to save it is Sproul. Left side pass now, Norse have it, Hoffmeyer back to Sproul for 3, off the rim, no. And high in the air, the rebound is ripped down by Amaria Campbell. Back in the other direction now. On top it goes to Baldwin off the bench. Baldwin in the middle, past it, they have their pockets picked again. Hendrickson with a steal. Past the baseline, score! Mackenzie Hoffmeyer. And Bay is up by 22-10. They throw up an air ball at the other end. And here come the Norse again. Really pushing that tempo. Sproul across half court, gets it to Hoffmeyer, now to Longs. Anissa on top. Left side to Hendrickson. Top of the key, Sproul. Lines up a triple. Oh, Canada! Kennedy Sproul makes. And it's 25-10. And now another turnover. Yikes. Long pass ahead. And McKenna's wide open. She puts it in. 27-10. 40 seconds in the quarter. As the Norse have gone on a big run and they force another turnover. And here's a 2-on-1 to Hoffmeyer. Hits the side of the backboard. She got hit. Foul on the Pioneers with 23 seconds left. Coming up at halftime, you'll hear my interview with John Garris, the head coach of the Bay College softball team, as their season will be starting soon with a trip down to Illinois. And he's excited. He's got a small group of girls, but he's excited about them, including 3 of these basketball players who are going to play for Coach Garris on the softball team this year. Mackenzie Hoffmeyer at the free throw line with the score 27-10. She missed. She'll have another here. And down it goes. So 28-10. Hoffmeyer splits a pair there. A big first quarter for the Norse. Defense forcing multiple turnovers. And they really, Delta should have been leading like 8-6 early on, but they missed several layups and they were down. Here's a long 3 at the end of the shot clock. Just a desperation heave. She had no idea how much time was on the clock either. There were still 4 seconds. Heaved up an air ball, and so the Norse get it. And here is Hendrickson passing it over. And from the volleyball line, the triple is wide right. It wouldn't have counted anyway. And that is the end of the first quarter here at the Bay College Gym. 28-10. The Bay Ladies off to a good start in this regional quarterfinal game. And we're back in 60 seconds. Bay College Radio is Maverick 106.
Does peace of mind have a name? Can confidence and trust be summed up in a word or two? Can innovation really mean security? At
Want the interview after this?
Escanaba, they have people that are working diligently every day to keep your family safe with tires.
Yep, never mind. I'm out of it today.
It's all to ensure that your family is riding on the safest, most durable tires ever made. Peace of mind does have a name, and it's Pomp's Tires.
It's been called the Skradsky difference, and it refers to the dedicated staff of funeral directors at Skradsky Funeral Homes. They're proud to be all first-generation funeral directors, choosing this profession out of a genuine desire to help and care for people. Progressive without forgetting the traditional values of our community. For more information, just call, stop by, or visit SkradskyFuneralHomes.com.
Skradsky Family Funeral Homes.
You're listening to Maverick 106.3 WGMB Stevenson Escanaba.
All right, second quarter underway here at the Bay College Gym. Kenna Hendrickson, 28-10, Bay with the lead. Hoffmeyer tried to throw it into Axtell, right side of the lane, and got picked off. And so Delta coming back up now with the basketball, and now we get a foul on the baseline against the Norse. That's McKenna's first foul of the game, and the first on the Norse in this quarter, obviously, so they'll inbound, baseline left, the Pioneers will. All right, on top of the key now, we've got Passion Whiting with the basketball. Throws it, that shot missed, and then the offensive rebound into the hands of Griggs, but Zawada steals it, and that'll be that. We get a reach-in foul, trying to get it. Is it a foul? No, it's just on the out-of-bounds line. So Anissa will bring it up court for the Norse. In the middle it goes to Zawada. Now to Axtell. Axtell puts down the dribble, then has her pocket picked, and Griggs with the steal in the corner, but then she dribbled on the sideline, and so the Norse will get it back. Kyra Anders is in the game now for the Norse. Looking to get the ball in. She does. Anders goes in the middle, turns, tries to get a shot off. She does, and it hangs on the rim. Yikes. Gets her own rebound, puts it up no good. Axtell the rebound. That won't go. And then underneath, Griggs comes out of there with it for Delta. We've played a minute of the second quarter, no score. And a drive inside here by Jalen Ayala, and we get a foul against Anissa Longs. 2 fouls on Anissa. If the Norse win this game, then we will play at 6 o'clock on Friday evening. And right now they're up by 18 points with 8:51 left. free throw is up and good for Ayala. That makes it 28-11. And the second one is good as well. 28-12. Nissa Longs brings it up for the Norse. Longs drives left side of the lane, pass it wide open. Kyra Anders, side of the rim, no good. And back in the other direction now for Delta comes Baldwin. Gets it in the middle, puts it up off the rim, no good. The ball bounces into the hands of Zawada, and now Hoffmeyer's got an easy layup. Well, not easy, they contest it. And we get a defensive foul here against, I believe, Maya Baldwin. Nope, it's on Ayala. And Hoffmeyer goes to the free throw line here for Bay. Scoring in that first quarter, 8 points for Kennedy Sproul and 8 points for Anna Axtell, 7 points for McKenna Hendrickson. That's how it's gone so far. Free throw is good for Hoffmeyer. She's 2 out of 3 in the game. Second one on its way as well, and that one's right down the middle. So 30-12. Bay College leading. Kennedy Sproul checks back in. Anna Axtell will sit down. And a sub for Delta, actually a starter. Haley Jefferson checking back in. Sitting down is Griggs, Jalea Griggs. 30-12. Bay College with the lead here. The ladies looking to make it to the semifinals against Lansing. The other semifinal, let me get my scoreboard put up here. We get a foul here out near half court on the Norse. The other half of the women's bracket. We'll get that set up. I had it written down. Oh, here it is. Okay, here's the inbounds pass. Cross court too high. Off the hands of, I think, off of a Norse hand, actually. Yep. All right, here's the inbounds pass. Comes to the top. That is Baldwin with it. And now stole it away by Hendrickson. Boy, she's everywhere, isn't she? Now they go to the floor. That's still alive. And Hendrickson in a big-time football tie-up for a fumble ball on the turf. Ayala and Hendrickson. It'll be on the alternating possession Delta ball. Anyways, the other half of the bracket, Hocking, Ohio, has a bye. And Schoolcraft is playing Oakland right now to determine that half of the bracket. Here, Bay is ahead of Delta, 30-12. Drive inside. That one hits off the glass. We get a foul, I believe, on Kyra. No, it's on Kennedy Sproul. It's 4 fouls on Bay in this quarter as Kennedy gets her first. All right, here we go. That free throw is up, and it's good. 30-13. The basket made there by Ayala. Second one is good as well. 4 for 4 for her in this quarter. 30-14, Bay College leading. All right, still coming up court. Hendrickson's got the ball. Hendrickson back to the volleyball line to Sproul. Left side, Hoffmeyer launches a 3. Bangs off the rim, no good. And underneath the Pioneers get the rebound, and here they come up court. By the way, Muskegon is winning their game 20-9 over North Central Michigan. Here's a steal by Hendrickson. Just picked her pocket big time. And she goes in and scores, and she has 9 points now. Anyways, Muskegon is beating North Central Michigan in the other, they're not in our tournament, but that score is 20-9 in the middle part of the second quarter. Women's basketball. And now they get a foul on Kyra. That's 5, so they're already over the limit, just 2:55 into the quarter. So free throws here. Jefferson to the line. And Jefferson's free throw bangs off the rim, no good. She'll have another. She's 0 for 2 in the game. Second free throw, no good. The Norse end up with the rebound. Ooh, Kyra just put the elbow out there. Left side, here's a 3 for Sproul. Oh, Canada! 3 triples for Kennedy Sproul. And now the Norse almost get a turnover. Delta's coach racing up the sideline, gets his timeout just in time. And with 6:46 to go, we're going to have a media timeout. 6:46, it's 35-14, Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
Buying a home is thrilling. Hi, this is Jamie Beaver. Choose us as your local real estate dream team. Our real estate game plan revolves around you. We invite you to call or stop in our office anytime, and let's talk real estate.
We're the key to buying and selling. G Realty Delta County. Chips or cracks, we've got your back. Brian's Auto Glass.
Michelle T. gives Brian's Auto Glass 5 stars plus. She says, hands down the best and only place I'll bring my vehicle. Michelle Lauscher went above and beyond, knowledgeable, compassionate, and kept me informed every step. Unlike the other place, Brian's Auto Glass actually wants to help. Now we're off on our vacation, all thanks to Michelle.
Chips or cracks, we've got your back. Brian's Auto Glass.
Delta College inbounding the ball. They're down 35-14 after that timeout. Inbounded to Howell. Howell on top, Jefferson. Drives right side, bangs it in off the glass, no good. Kyra Anders up in the air, gets the rebound. To McKenna Hendrickson. She'll bring it up the middle of the court now. Hendrickson puts down the dribble again across the half-court line to Sproul. Kennedy Sproul over to Hoffmeyer. Hoffmeyer still with it. Left side, right side, Brooklyn Phillips in the game for the first time. She's got the ball on the baseline, and now she steps out of bounds, and that's a turnover. The Schoolcraft Oakland game is starting at 7 o'clock on the ladies' side, so we won't have a score for a while on that. That is Schoolcraft favored in that one as a 2 seed. The winner of that game would play Hocking at 8 o'clock on Friday in Flint. Lansing, the 1 seed, will play the winner of this game at 6 on Friday. There's a shot thrown up, nothing but air on the baseline for the Pioneers. Norris end up with the rebound, and the Pioneers end up with the foul. No, it's a Hoffmeyer foul, pardon me. On the men's side, Bay College, of course, playing Delta tonight, and at the same time Grand Rapids and Ancilla will play, and we'll keep an eye on that one. And the winners will face off on Thursday at 4 o'clock. Free throw up and a brick no good off the rim for Ayala, who had made 4 straight, but missed that one, and that one's right down the middle for her 5th point of the quarter. All 5 points for Delta in this quarter are on free throws. 35-15. Sproul, baseline left up to Hendrickson. Hendrickson near side, Hoffmeyer. They break the press easily. Here's Anders all the way to the basket, puts it up no good, but Kyra goes to the line. Coming up at halftime, you'll hear from John Garris, our women's softball coach. We'll talk about the upcoming softball season. It won't be long. They're going to open their season down in Illinois. Kyra going to the free throw line here. And she makes 36-15, Bay College ladies with the lead here in the regional quarterfinals from the Bay College gym. Second one, brick no good off the back iron. And the rebound pulled down by McCrum for the Pioneers. She comes up court. Hendrickson's given up 3-4 inches on her, but staying right with her, right in her hip pocket there. They get the ball to Jefferson. Jefferson cross court to McCrum on top. McCrum puts down the dribble, tries to drive on Anders, goes backdoor, nicely done. They pass it underneath to Kaylee Jefferson, and that's her 2nd basket. And it's 36-17. The Bay lead is still substantial. Cross court, Katie Kokula bobbles the ball, picks it up, holds a pivot foot, pass it in the corner, then they get it right back to Henriksen. Nice pass from Axtell from the corner as she was well covered. Got it to McKenna, driving to the hole, and the foul is on Campbell. Amaria Campbell charged for her first foul. McKenna going to the free throw line. First one up and good. That's 10 points for McKenna Hendrickson. Anna Axtell with 8, Kennedy Sproul with 11, and Hoffmeyer with 7. Right down the middle for Hendrickson, 3 for 3 at the line for McKenna, and now it's 38-17. The Bay College lead is big here in the second quarter. Right side of the lane, dribbling McCrum, pass it off, three-pointer, left wing, no good. Thrown up by Howell. They get the offensive rebound now. Ayala will try a three, that's no good. And Anders the rebound for Bay College. And Anders gets fouled by Jefferson reaching in. That's 3 fouls on Haley Jefferson. And we get a timeout here. The refs, we'll just give it to them anyway. What the heck? Elmer Albright, the referee, called the timeout, but he's like, nah, we already had it, so. Well, you could just let him stand there for 60 seconds and start chatting. Why not, right? All right, so there is no timeout, so I can't pay any bills this time. 38-17. Left to right, here's McKenna Hendrickson. Over to Kokula, easily they break the backcourt pressure. Here's Sproul, big collision, nothing is called. Sproul up the right side, goes inside, has the ball knocked away. Good hands by McCrum, and then bad hands by Kennedy as she bobbles the ball on the baseline, and it'll be a turnover on Bay, and Delta will get the ball. Two big high school games here in the Escanaba-Gladstone area tomorrow night in the district semifinals. Negaunee, the top-ranked team in high school ball in the state. Here's a turnaround shot, no good for McCrum. McCrum gets her offensive rebound and puts it back up and in for Delta College. That makes it 38-19. Anyways, Negaunee will play Escanaba. There's a ball that pinballs around. It was a steal and then not a steal. And now a three for Sproul from the left wing. No good. Up in the air, the ball tapped out. Boy, McKenna got up there for a small girl. Here's Axtell for three. No good. And underneath the rebound, pulled out of there by Amaria Campbell. And then we get a foul. Kyra's like, I didn't touch her. That's right. Hendrickson called for the foul, not Kyra. Hendrickson's second foul. Anyways, tomorrow night, Escanaba taking on Negaunee. That's bad luck for Negaunee as they go undefeated. And they're the top seed, but they have to play on the road tomorrow night in Escanaba. And then Gladstone tomorrow night is at home against Houghton in the other semifinal. You have to wonder if Houghton's going to make it down from up in the Keweenaw, and is Negaunee going to make it down? Free throw is up and good here for Campbell, and she makes the second. Makes it 38-21. Anyways, they're supposed to have a lot of ice and whatnot. We're going to be out of here, the Bay College team. So we're leaving at 8 in the morning for Flint, unless we, of course, are not in Flint. There's a steal, and inside, Kokula stays right with Howell as she drives inside. And the ball out of bounds. There's a game going on in Gladstone right now. It's Iron Mountains boys taking on Westwood in a regional semifinal. Three-pointer left side for Howell, no good. And on the rebound, Kokula and Jalen Ayala get tied up, and Ayala gets her second foul, a loose ball foul. The Norse will get the ball going left to right with 3.5 left in the half. Actually, that's over the limit, so they're going to walk the other way and shoot free throws. Kokula looking for her first point of the night. Kokula knows a little something about postseason basketball at the high school level with the Ishpeming Hematites. Now what? Now it's not free throws. Oh, they're giving the ball back. Oh, they're saying no. Okay. So it's a foul. The ball will be inbounded by the Norse. So Coach Fassett won't like the call, but the Norse are going to have to inbound the ball. They won't get free throws here. Kokkola will inbound against that pressure from Delta and backcourt that really the press has not had much of an impact in this game. Here's Hoffmeyer, holds the pivot foot across half court to Sproul, in the middle to Axtell, and nice job. Got her hand on it, down on the left side of the lane by McCrum. McCrum then forces Axtell to turn it over. 38-21. .309 left here in the first half. Nice drive in the middle, but the shot's not good for Howell. Off the glass, wide of the rim. Ripping it free is Griggs for an offensive rebound. She goes inside and then throws it back out to the left to Howell. Howell drives to the baseline, dished it underneath for Griggs, and then she gets fouled. Kokkola. That's good ball movement there. Kyra gets called for the foul. 2 on her. Griggs will go to the free throw line here. It's 38-21. And Griggs makes it 38-22. Second one on its way. That one's no good for Griggs, so she splits the pair. 38-22. Long pass, the Norse turn it over again. Well, getting awful sloppy here in this second quarter. Bay had 28 points in the first quarter. Only 10 in this quarter, probably just as many turnovers. Left side of the lane, they bounce it to Griggs on the right side of the lane. She's really tied up there by Kennedy Sproul. Comes back out, nice job as Kyra gets the steal. And now in the middle, the ball's on the floor again and picked up by Axtell. Axtell, little floater, banks it off the window and in for Anna Axtell. She did have Kokkola underneath as well. 40-22, Bay with the lead. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left in this first half. Bay College softball coming up in your halftime show. Three-pointer just forced up by Campbell, right wing, no good for the Pioneers. Up the right side, Kokkola brings it ahead for Bay. Gets it to Axtell. The pass was behind her, but Anna got it. Shoveled it to Hoffmeyer, over to Kokkola. Bad pass. Kokkola tried to bounce it up the left side of the lane to Axtell. Griggs with the steal. Back the other way, Griggs missed. And now Kyra gets the ball ahead for Hoffmeyer. Mackenzie Hoffmeyer dribbles to the basket. Nice move. Scoops and scores. It's 42-22, Bay by 20. Down to 90 seconds left in the half. Pioneers bring it ahead. Across half court is Howell. And a great job of defense by Hoffmeyer and Anna, staying right in the wheelhouse of Howell. Forces the turnover on the double dribble as she was trapped in between two white shirts. And we'll see what's going on here with okay, they're going to sub out. So Baldwin checks back in for the Pioneers. We have 1:17 left in the half. 42-22, Bay College leading. Here's Hoffmeyer bringing it ahead for the Norse. Tried to steal it from behind, but she kept her dribble. Gets it over to Sproul, left side. Anna throws up a three, right down the middle. Three-pointer, Anna Axtell, her second triple of the game. 13 points for her. Under a minute to go in the half. Bay by 23. Down the left side of the lane there, McCrum just one-handed it off the window, no good. Long pass from Sproul into Axtell. Misses the layup, but she'll earn a trip to the free throw line here. Passion Whiting with the foul. Axtell going to the free throw line, trying to add to her point total. Free throw bounces on the rim a couple times and falls through the cylinder. Second free throw of the game for her. And it's 46-22. And nothing but net on that one for Axtell. So 47-22. 15 points in the game for Anna. Baldwin up court, stolen away by the Norse. Axtell looks, gets it to Alyssa on the baseline. Missed the runner. Shoveled back though by Kyra over to the left side for Hoffmeyer, and we get a turnover on the Norse. You had someone camped out in the lane too long. A 3-second violation will give the ball to Delta College with 27 seconds, a dead shot clock now. Mikey can just sit and watch. 20 on the clock. 47-22, and stolen away again. And they went over it back. Yep, she had the ball, number 1 did. Whiting, and she dribbled with full control of the ball into the backcourt, and they didn't call it. It doesn't matter, they turned it over. Nope, now let's see who's, yeah, it's off of them. 4.9 seconds left. Hoffmeyer will inbound. But yeah, that was nice job by Axtell to get that steal, and then the girl for Delta dribbled it with full control back into the backcourt, but they didn't call it. Here's Sproul up court, 3-pointer off the rim. And that'll be it for the first half. Well, the Bay College Norse taking care of business right now with a halftime score of 47-22. The Bay College ladies go to the dressing room with the big lead over the Delta Pioneers. Coming up, we will hear from John Garris, the coach of the Bay College softball team. But first, you'll hear a 3-minute commercial break from our great sponsors who bring you Bay College basketball all season long. Again, the halftime score, Bay College 47 and the Delta Pioneers 22. Coming up, we'll talk some softball in a couple of minutes. Bay College Radio is Maverick 106.
A selection of battery options, chargers, cables, and jump starters for cars to boats and electronics to industrial machinery. The real power of Remy Battery is the energy they put into serving you.
Need to travel for business but want to make it home for dinner? Delta County Airport has you covered with convenient same-day flights to and from Detroit. Make that 8 a.m. meeting and be back to tuck the kids into bed. Book your flight today at flyesc.com. That's flyesc.com and experience the ease of travel right from Escanaba. Always free parking too. Delta County Airport. Spend less time getting there and more time being there or home.
If your vehicle is in need of some TLC under the hood, choose Advanced Tech Services Center of Escanaba. From an oil change to a major overhaul, Advanced Tech provides exceptional service for all makes and models. Featuring state and ASE certified technicians and conveniently located in the heart of Escanaba's major shopping area, alongside Walmart and behind Drifter's Restaurant. For more information, visit advancedtechup.com or search Advanced Tech on Facebook. Advanced Tech Services Center of Escanaba.
Time is measured in so many ways. It can be the hardest thing to get through some days. Simple acts of kindness can help those struggling. You'll be amazed how easy it is to put a smile on someone's face. A simple gesture that you give to someone may make it their best day in a long time. Even those that seem to have everything together need kindness. Find time for daily acts of kindness and watch the awesomeness unfold. A message from your friends at Crawford Funeral Homes.
We're the key to buying and selling. G Realty Delta County. Unlock the door to your perfect place. We'll help you find just the right space. Call the experts in realty. You'll get better marketing strategies. We're the key to buying and selling. G Realty Delta County.
At Elmer Elmhurst County Market, we're pleased to help support high school sports. Hockey, football, basketball, cheer, wrestling, baseball. We back all our local teams by holding fundraisers, making donations, and supporting this broadcast. Please keep in mind, the money you spend local stays local. Thanks for choosing Elmhurst County Market and allowing us to continue to support our community.
Your super duper value store.
Find us on elmersfresh.com, Instagram, and Facebook.
Right back here at halftime, the Bay College Norse taking on Delta College in the region tournament here tonight in basketball, but it won't be long before softball gets underway. We heard from Mike Ponko, the baseball coach, earlier here at Bay. And John Garretts is here with us. He's a softball coach here, and unfortunately the girls won't get their Florida trip. We'll have to give that to them next year, eh?
Absolutely. We're going to make a little brief trip, though, and we're excited about that. We're going to go to Illinois, and we're going to play Sauk Valley and Carl Sandburg. So we're excited about playing both of those teams.
Well, it's going to be exciting just to get on the field, isn't it? And we're hoping that the weather's nice. Illinois is further south, but sometimes it can be a little dicey down there, too, this time of year.
Well, I'm sure Coach said something similar to this in his interview, but everybody's ready to be outside and playing ball. So they're excited. They've worked very hard. We've gotten a lot accomplished, and thank goodness that we have the Wells Complex available to us. What a great thing for our community. That being said, I think everybody who goes in there looks forward to when they get to go outside.
Well, you can only do so much inside. I've talked with Ponko about this before, pop-ups, high fly balls. You can't really practice that in the turf room or even in the gym.
Well, Jack, I don't know how many times you've gone to a practice and the players are saying, Coach, where's home? We'll have to move home plate around so we can work with our outfield and sometimes have left field, sometimes have right field, but we can't have both.
Well, it's no secret you have a very short roster this year as you're trying to literally build from scratch. Some of the girls that were on the team last year that could have come back did not. But you do have some local girls this year and some basketball players that are going to help out just to fill the roster and kind of get the program going again, eh?
I really like the group that we got. You're right. Some of them, softball is new to them. Some of them, they're knocking the rust off. It's been a minute since they played. But I really like the group that we have. And we do have several. You mentioned the basketball girls. We've got some as far away as Canada with Kennedy, but then we've got some that are right here, homegrown products with Michaela and with Anna and Joelle and Nina and Riley and Lou. So there are a lot of local kids on the team, and so there's no excuses for our fans out there not to be at every single softball game.
Coach, have you been able to kind of look at the conference and see where Bay may stack up with some of these teams? I'm not saying you have a big scouting report or anything, but have you been able to kind of look around, nose around a little bit and say, hey, we might be able to beat this team, this one here we're probably not going to beat. This is where I think we're going to be?
Absolutely not. I hadn't had a chance. You see all this paperwork in here, but that is at the top of my to-do list. I do think that you do start with yourself and worry about yourself first. And so we've been pretty busy trying to work out the practices with our kids having other responsibilities. We have girls who are dual enrollment here and LSSU, and so we are excited that we have some kids in some pretty serious majors that are pretty demanding. So we have to work around that, and our practices are very unique. That being said, I haven't quite gotten full into the scouting, but that's next on my list, and I'm looking forward to trying to figure out what can we leverage that's our talents that can go against other teams, and what can we do to stop their strong points and neutralize their better things. And so that's an important part of it, and that's on my to-do list right at the top.
Your to-do list, though, first of all, is that trip to Illinois. So let me ask you, what do you want to see? This is last question, John. What do you want to see out of your team that first tournament to kind of, get together for the first time and be together for the first time?
Well, I'd say more of the same. Tonight we've got a basketball game, and as you know, our kids take turns being the ticket takers. We've gone to the Wells, and sometimes we're in this building in the batting cages. So a few today, a few more tomorrow, different formats, different times that we're together. But I see this consistent thing where they all work together, whoever's there. They all work hard. That's a good thing. And so I'm excited about having them all together in one place at one time, outside on a ball field, and then we see more of that, working hard, working together. And I think if we do that, we might just surprise some people.
Well, let's have a little bit of fun this spring, and I'm looking forward to broadcasting the home opener.
Oh, I'm looking forward to having you there, and I'm looking forward to us having a whole lot of fun this spring.
Okay, John Garris, everybody, Bay College softball as we, excuse me, the throat's still not 100%, folks. Back with more from Escanaba after this timeout. Bay College Radio, it's Maverick 106.
Need to travel for business but want to make it home for dinner? Delta County Airport has you covered with same-day flights to and from Detroit. You can make that 8 a.m. meeting and be back to tuck the kids into bed. Book your flight today at flyesc.com. That's flyesc.com and experience the ease of travel right from Escanaba. Always free parking too. Delta County Airport. Spend less time getting there and more time being there or home.
If your vehicle is in need of some TLC under the hood, choose Advanced Tech Services Center of Escanaba. From an oil change to a major overhaul, Advanced Tech provides exceptional service for all makes and models. Featuring state and ASE certified technicians and conveniently located in the heart of Escanaba's major shopping area, alongside Walmart and behind Drifter's Restaurant. For more information, visit advancedtechup.com or search Advanced Tech on Facebook. Advanced Tech Services Center of Escanaba.
Hi, this is Vicki and Claire from Donut Connection.
Fat Tuesday is almost here, and we are excited to be offering 12 of your favorite flavor Poonskis, including the return of cream cheese.
We will be taking pre-orders from Sunday, March 2nd through Tuesday, March 4th, as well as walk-ins. Pre-orders are not required, but encouraged.
Call us today at 786-1050 to make sure you get your favorites.
Let us help you celebrate Fat Tuesday the sweetest way.
With Donut Connection, where every bite is a celebration.
Does peace of mind have a name? Can confidence and trust be summed up in a word or two? Can innovation really mean security? At Pomps Tires of Escanaba, they have people that are working diligently every day to keep your family safe with tires, brakes, and auto repairs. It's all to ensure that your family is riding on the safest, most durable tires ever made. Peace of mind does have a name, and it's Pomps Tires.
It's been called the Skradsky difference, and it refers to the dedicated staff of funeral directors at Skradsky Funeral Homes. They're proud to be all first-generation funeral directors, choosing this profession out of a genuine desire to help and care for people. Progressive without forgetting the traditional values of our community. For more information, just call, stop by, or visit SkradskyFuneralHomes.com.
Skradsky Family Funeral Homes.
At Key Realty Delta County, we are more than just fans. We're proud members of our community. Just like a buzzer-beating three-pointer, buying a home is thrilling. Hi, this is Jamie Beaver. Choose us as your local real estate dream team. Our real estate game plan revolves around you. We invite you to call or stop in our office anytime, and let's talk real estate.
We're the key to buying and selling. Key Realty Delta County. Chips or cracks, we've got your back. Brian's Auto Glass.
Michelle T. gives Brian's Auto Glass 5 stars plus. She says, hands down the best and only place I'll bring my vehicle. Michelle Lauscher went above and beyond, knowledgeable, compassionate, and kept me informed every step. Unlike the other place, Brian's Auto Glass actually wants to help. Now we're off on our vacation, all thanks to Michelle.
Chips or cracks, we've got your back. Brian's Auto Glass.
Halftime here at the Bay College Gym. Bay College ladies with a comfortable 25-point lead here at halftime, 47-22 over the Delta Pioneers in this regional quarterfinal game. And here's the stats from the first half. For Bay College, 15 points for Anna Axtell, a couple of steals, 3 rebounds as well. 11 points for Kennedy Sproul and 6 rebounds. McKenna Hendrickson, 11 points, 3 rebounds, 4 steals. Mackenzie Hoffmeyer, 9 points and a couple of assists and a rebound. For Delta College, their leading scorer has 6 points. That's Haley Jefferson, but she has 3 fouls on her. Lauren Zawada for Bay College had 2 early fouls and sat most of the first half. She had just 7 minutes of play and missed all 3 of her shots. She did get 4 rebounds, though. Again, the Oakland Schoolcraft game is not yet started down in the Detroit suburbs. So that is the game in the other half of the women's bracket. That does not directly affect Bay, at least not till Sunday of the tournament. Bay will play Lansing in the Friday night game if they hang on to the 25-point lead here, which I'll walk home if they don't. Of course, I wouldn't say that if I was down in Saginaw right now, right? Remember there was an announcer, I forget where he was from, the Orioles, years ago, who said, "I'll walk home if we blow this lead." And they blew like an 8-run lead or something like that, and he did. He walked a couple hundred miles over. He did it for charity a couple weeks later. He didn't do it that night, but anyway, sometime he walked from wherever they were at, Boston or whatever, to Baltimore. I don't think I'd make it though. I'd have a heart attack halfway. It wouldn't be pretty. All right, so as far as this game goes, we're about ready to start the second half. The kids are on their respective benches and breaking their huddles, and we'll soon get this second half underway. The men coming up at 7:30, also 2-0 against Delta this season. And here we go. Second half. By the way, the guys will start at 7:30. All right. So we have the starting 5 on the court again for Bay. Kokkola to inbound it. Axtell and Zawada back in there with the 2 fouls. Hendrickson and Sproul. Lines up a 3. Oh, Canada! That's 4 of them. And she has 14 points altogether. And the Norse are up 50-22. McCrum with the basketball now. Oh, she traveled. Griggs, a double stutter step at the top of the key, and that's an easy one to call if you're one of the referees. You know what? This is the first time I think all year I've seen 3 bald referees on the court at the same time. Have we had that before, 3 bald referees? I don't think so. Delta coming up court, and Jefferson called for the offensive foul. That is her 4th foul. Defensive foul, not offensive foul. And McKenna Hendrickson goes to the line. So that's going to have to put Jefferson on the bench, unfortunately, with 4 fouls. She's pretty upset. And 9:14 left in the third. Everybody in the crowd saw it, too, and responded as Hendrickson puts the free throw in. It's 51-22 for the North. And the second one is good as well. So Bay's lead now at 30. Oh, yeah, no mercy rule yet. Yeah, no, we don't have it in college. I'm just kidding. In the middle is Griggs. Griggs on the baseline, tried to skip pass back. It ends up hitting one of the Bay College baseball players in the face. I think they didn't really see that, and the Norse come back the other way, and Zawada scores 54-22. It looked like it hit one of the men in the crowd, but apparently not. He got his face out of the way there. And now Delta turns the ball over again at this end of the court. All right. right, so let's see. Hendrickson's going to do the honors, I guess. Oh, no, the inbounds is going to come from Kokula, but Hendrickson's going to bring it up court. That's how we'll do it, right to left. Zawada with the ball, right side. Zawada gets it to Sproul. Sproul dribbles to the free throw line, back to the basket. Nice pass into Zawada. Her shot is blocked, though. And now on the baseline, Delta ends up with a ball, a double team. They're able to pass out of it up the near side of the court. They do get it across the half-court line with 2 seconds to spare. And now McCrum will try to set it up. Kara McCrum, left corner. Delta turns it over again. Pass stolen by Axtell. And then the pass ahead to Zawada is stolen back, and Griggs will go inside. She missed it off the glass. The ball tapped around, and Hendrickson ends up with it for Bay. Up the right side, Zawada. Zawada with the ball. She'll go all the way to the hole and put it in. All right, it's 56-22 now. The Norse with the first 9 of the half. And now Griggs in the middle travels with the basketball. So things not going well for the visitors from Saginaw here, as they're down 56-22. Just too many turnovers, and with their best player on the bench with 4 fouls, it's awfully tough. Hendrickson up the right side with the ball. Hendrickson passed it off. Katie Kokula. Kokula stutter step, skip pass over to Sproul, left side. Sproul cuts to the right side of the lane, wings it up about a 14-footer, no good. Kokula grabs the rebound on the baseline. Back the pass to Sproul. Kennedy throws up a 3. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound tapped underneath, and it's taken by Griggs. Griggs back in the other direction for Saginaw. Up the right side of the court, she'll skip it back out. A three-pointer's on its way, and it is right down the middle for Baldwin. Her first basket of the game for the Pioneers. 56-25. Up court, Hendrickson lost the dribble but got it back, and Kokula throws up a 3, wide open left wing, no good. Sproul the offensive rebound. Bounced to pass on the baseline to Zawada or to Hendrickson, and we get somehow Bay College ball, as Delta had 3 ladies there, and it looked like they were going to end up with it. 6:44 left in the third quarter. 56-25 the Norse. Here's Zawada on top. Zawada bounce pass, tried to get it to Axtell, not a good pass. Stolen away, back in the other direction, Griggs. And then Hendrickson chases her down but commits the foul. That's 3 fouls on Hendrickson. 6:35 left third quarter. 56-25 is your score. All right, McCrum with the ball to Ayala. Ayala right side, back to McCrum. McCrum throws up a triple. That is an air ball, and it'll go out of bounds. And the ball goes to Bay College here with 6:20 left in the third. Stay tuned for our postgame show. You'll hear from Coach James Fassett and your Norse player of the game. That's coming up in our postgame show from here at the Bay College gym. All right, we get a foul here on Delta as the ball's brought up court. And Kokula inbounds on the right sideline for Bay. Gets it to Hendrickson, kick out left side. Zawada, 16-footer off the side of the rim, bounces around, and it's no good. Hit the rim several places there. Now Delta back in the other direction. Girl hits the deck hard. Ball stay with Delta as the ball is swatted out of bounds. Baldwin landed hard on the floor, and there's no pillows down there. And the inbounds pass, McCrum inbounding it, and we get a foul on Kokula. So Kokula's not going to guard the inbound pass this time. It's going to be Kennedy Sproul. All right, gets it in. They run her for Campbell, right side of the lane. No good. She got her own rebound and put it in. Amaria Campbell with her second basket, 6 points altogether. They put on full court press, but once again, the Norse break it easily. Up the right side, Zawada. 2 hands it over, right side to Sproul. On top, Kokula. Left side, Axtell throws up a triple. It's right down the middle for Anna Axtell. That's her third triple of the game, 59-27. The Bay College lead halfway through this third quarter at the Bay College Gym in the regional quarterfinals. McCrum drives inside, and then it's a tie-up with her and Axtell as she tried to put up the shot, and Axtell got plenty of it. And 5:18 left in the third. Kokkola checks out, Phillips checks in, and Delta has alternating possession. They'll inbound, baseline right. Bounce pass inside, and it is blocked by Kennedy Sproul. And a foul on Delta after Sproul got the deflection. Well, let's see. Kennedy in the first half credited for how many blocks? 3. That's at least her fourth, might be her fifth of the game. 59-27. Again, Delta puts backcourt pressure on, but 3 passes and the Norse are able to break it. Here is Phillips right side with the ball. On top to Anissa Longs. Longs over to Sproul. Kennedy throws up a 3. Oh, Canada! Another triple for Kennedy Sproul. 17 points in the game for Kennedy Sproul. 62-27, and another Delta turnover as Ayala along the near sideline. Couldn't get that, and we get a timeout here, a media timeout. 4:47 left in the third. 62-27, Bay College ladies with the lead, and we are back in 60. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
1931, Remy Battery of Escanaba has been a family-owned power hub for all things battery-related. Concerned your vehicle won't start in the cold? Will your tool or device fire up when you need it? Stay 1 volt ahead. Connect with your local experts in person or online today. They stock a selection of battery options, chargers, cables, and jump starters for cars to boats and electronics to industrial machinery. The real power of Remy Battery is the energy they put into serving you.
Need to travel for business but want to make it home for dinner? Delta County Airport has you covered with convenient same-day flights to and from Detroit. Make that 8 a.m. meeting and be back to tuck the kids into bed. Book your flight today at flyesc.com. That's flyesc.com and experience the ease of travel right from Escanaba. Always free parking too. Delta County Airport. Spend less time getting there and more time being there or home.
62-27, Bay College with the lead, and out of the timeout, Zawada, bounce pass on the baseline to Anna Axtell. She misses the layup, rebound Zawada, and a foul will be called on Ayala. And for Jalen Ayala, that will be 3 fouls. Zawada will go to the line looking for her first points of the night from the line. She's got 4 altogether, make it 5. She again sat most of the first half with a couple of fouls. 63-27, she makes that free throw. And this one bounces off, no good. Well, the opponent on Friday, oh, here's a steal on the inbounds. And Axtell, beautiful pass to, and Zawada missed the easy one. And then the rebound is blocked by Neitz. But the Norse end up with the ball again. Here's Longs, drives down the right side of the lane and just finesses it off the window for 2. 65-27, the Bay College Norse with the big lead. Anyways, the Lansing Stars, the opponent Friday night at 6. 3-pointer right side, that is no good. And the ball deflects to Long. She's on a run out. The Norse have a 3, make it a 4-on-2. Long steps back, gets it over to Anna. Anna, wide open triple from the right side, bang! 3-pointer, Anna Axtell. She has 4 of them. The pride of Menominee High School now with 21 points. And the Norse 68-27. Pull-up jumper, that is off the rim, no good for Howell. Underneath the rebound, put back up, no good, an easy one missed by Neitz, and the Norse get the rebound. That was Phillips up the middle of the court, Anissa Longs, all the way to the can, she puts it in. Longs with the hoop, 70-27. 3:17 to go, missed triple the other way. Axtell pulls down the rebound, gets it to Anissa in the backcourt. Anissa up the middle, one bounce to Zawada, over to Kennedy. Long 3 on the way, short off the front of the rim. Rebound in the middle for Phillips, and we have a pile of players as Zawada got fouled by Haven Vassold. Hoffmeyer checks back in for Bay, and Anna will sit. 3:02 left in the third. Free throws. No free throws. Hoffmeyer gets it out to Sproul. Thought about the three. Instead went back door to Zawada. Got picked off. The ball deflected. We got it to Zawada anyways, and then it's blocked. And now Delta with Vassold back the other way, up the left side of the court, and it's knocked away out of bounds. The turnovers really piling up for the Delta Pioneers. They had 16 of them in the first half. We had 13 as well. That's a lot. But when you're shooting the ball decent, it doesn't really matter. And Delta in the first half was 6 for 31. That won't get it done if you shoot 6 for 31. Here's Sproul for three. Oh, Canada! 6 triples in the game for her. 20 points for Sproul, 21 for Axtell, 73-27. That's the Bay College lead. They've scored 26 points in this quarter and 5 for Delta. Delta's going to have a line change here. 5 new ladies will check in. Left side, another steal, this time by Brooklyn Phillips. Longs up the near side of the court. Longs right side, still with the ball, and now tried to get it to Phillips. And it's stolen away, that time by Neitz. Back up court, a long triple short by Howell. And the rebound, long one to Hoffmeyer. Hoffmeyer all the way to the basket the other way, puts it in, but it won't count. The foul is on the floor. Very frustrating night for the Delta ladies here in the regional quarterfinals. 1:40 left in the third, 73-27. And Bay will inbound the basketball on the baseline left. It'll be, well, now it's going to be free throws. They look at the board and say 5 fouls, so Hoffmeyer will go to the line. Free throw for Hoffmeyer is up and good. McKenzie in the ball game with, 5, 7, 9, 10 points. Make it 11. And it's 75-27. Bay College by 48 points. I can't do math very well. Up the right side, here's McCrum. Throws it up. It's a wild shot that misses. Zawada the rebound for Bay. Up to Phillips, back to Hoffmeyer. Left side, Sproul. Lines up another three. It rims out this time. Rebound underneath for Longs. You could tell the Delta team is just checked out. Three-pointer for Phillips, an air ball. Chasing down the rebound, Longs, but she steps out of bounds. Her momentum carried her that way. And the Norse are flying all over the court, and the Delta ladies just a rough night. They just want to go home. And I don't blame them. We've been there, done that. Under a minute to go, third quarter, 75-27. Jefferson playing with 4 fouls in the middle, trying to squeeze between 2 defenders. She travels, and the ball out of bounds to Bay with 53 seconds left in the third. Longs right side with the basketball. Longs over half court. Stops at the volleyball line, right-hand dribble. Shovels it over, Sproul, a deep triple, front of the rim, no good. Hoffmeyer taps the rebound, and it goes out of bounds off of Delta. The Norse will inbound again, baseline left. 75-27. Bay College with the lead. Here's the inbounds pass to Zawada, top of the key. Zawada, bounce pass, tried to hit Sproul going back door. That didn't work. And a turnover gives it here to Delta. Here they come up court. Bay won 81-60 against this team last week. And it's a lot wider margin this time. Griggs in the middle. Floater in the lane. Count it. Jalea Griggs, just the third basket of the quarter for Delta. 7 points for them. Here's Zawada for 3 on top. Missed. Rebound over the back. Sproul's going to get the foul here. Two fouls on her. 1.8 seconds for the Pioneers. And they'll just eat the ball, and that's the quarter. Bay College puts up another 27 points. Make that 28. A pair of 28-point quarters. And the score after three, Bay College 75 and Delta 29. We're back at 60. Bay College Radio's Maverick 106.
Vehicle is in need of some TLC under the hood, choose Advanced Tech Services Center of Escanaba. From an oil change to a major overhaul, Advanced Tech provides exceptional service for all makes and models. Featuring state and ASE certified technicians and conveniently located in the heart of Escanaba's major shopping area, alongside Walmart and behind Drifter's Restaurant. For more information, visit advancedtechup.com or search Advanced Tech on Facebook. Advanced Tech Services Center of Escanaba.
Time is measured in so many ways. It can be the hardest thing to get through some days. Simple acts of kindness can help those struggling. You'll be amazed how easy it is to put a smile on someone's face. A simple gesture that you give to someone may make it their best day in a long time. Even those that seem to have everything together need kindness. Find time for daily acts of kindness and watch the awesomeness unfold. A message from your friends at Crawford Funeral Homes.
One, 75-29. The Norse with the ball in the lead as we start the fourth. Hoffmeyer gets it over to Kyra Anders on the left side of the court. Three-pointer, that's off the front of the rim for McKenzie, no good. May have been a long two. I didn't see if the arm went up or not. I've kind of lost focus too, so is Delta as they turn it over again. Longs with the steal this time. Over to Axtell. May have dragged the foot, but they'll play on. Longs. On top, Hoffmeyer. Hoffmeyer with the basketball. Hoffmeyer still with it, and now we get a offensive foul. Moving screen on Zawada. 3 fouls on Lauren Zawada. Stay tuned for our post-game show. Coach Vassett will be here, so will our player of the game. Here's a three near side. That's no good for Delta. Anissa Longs brings it ahead for Bay. Right to left, Longs. Still with the basketball. Longs in the middle, squeezes her way in and just kind of scooped it up there. It's off the rim, no good, but we get a foul on the Pioneers. 75-29, Bay College with the lead. And Anissa Longs will go to the line. First one on its way, and it's a brick, no good. You look at the offensive stats, but the defensive stats are pretty nice. Hendrickson's had a nice game with steals and assists on the offensive side, but steals on the defensive side. As Anissa makes the second free throw, and the score is 76-29. But you look at Kennedy Sproul with another handful of block shots. And see right here, another steal by Mackenzie Hoffmeyer right at half court. Got it all the way to the can and puts it in. So you look at the point, 78, but how many of those are off turnovers? McCrum will bring it ahead, or Ayala rather. No, that is McCrum, pardon me. McCrum, left side of the lane, off the glass, no good. Up in the air, Anna gets the rebound and gets undercut. She's fouled. And Griggs, 2 fouls on her. Norse inbound the ball. Delta takes off the pressure. It didn't work when they tried it multiple times in this game. Here's Kyra on top. They left her open for 3. She missed it. And the long rebound comes down to Jones, Tabitha Jones. Might be her first time in the game for Delta. She comes in the middle, and we get Anissa Longs tying her up on the free throw line, and the possession arrow points to the Pioneers, so they'll inbound, baseline right. Well, once again, we wish the Bay College baseball and softball teams good luck as they start their seasons. You heard from softball coach John Garris in our halftime show. They'll be down in Illinois, I think, next week. Here's the inbounds pass to Griggs. Shoveled back out to McCrum. She drives and then travels on her way in. Good defense standing right in front of her there for Zawada and Axtell. Baseball, you'll hear from Mike Ponko, the baseball coach, at halftime of the men's game tonight. They are leaving on Thursday, so they're going down to Florida for a spring training trip. Oh, boy, Anna may have gotten away with a walk there. She did a little hop there. She gets a short jumper to fall, 80-29. The lead is 51 now. That is the super running clock in high school ball. 7.5 to go underneath Griggs. She gets fouled. 7:19 on the clock, 80-29. This is on Kyra Anders. 3 fouls on Kyra. Oh, Jalea Griggs. 80-29. Griggs at the line. It won't fall for her. Bounced off the rim. Second one for Griggs. On its way. And that rattles off as well. Nothing falling for them tonight. Hoffmeyer the rebound. Griggs battling her for it. It ends up being Bay's ball. 7:15 to go. And Delta wants a timeout. And so we're going to go to a media here. All right, 7:15 to go. We're back in 60. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
Get better marketing strategies. We're the key to buying and selling. Key Realty Delta County.
At Elmers County Market, we're pleased to help support high school sports. Hockey, football, basketball, cheer, wrestling, baseball. We back all our local teams by holding fundraisers, making donations, and supporting this broadcast. Please keep in mind, the money you spend local stays local. Thanks for choosing Elmers County Market and allowing us to continue to support our community.
Your super duper value store.
Find us on elmersfresh.com, Instagram, and Facebook.
You're listening to Maverick 106.3 WGMB, Stevenson, Escanaba.
All right, regional quarterfinal game, 80-29. Bay College leading Delta College. Pioneers up from Saginaw. Will be their last game. Hoffmeyer to Zawada out of the timeout. Zawada drives right in the middle of the lane, pass it over. Phillips for 3, down the middle. Everybody has scored now. Brooklyn Phillips. Oh, Kokula still. We need to get her a basket. 83-29. 6:36 to go here in the fourth. Men's game set for 7:30. Cross-court pass now. They get it to Jones, and we get a foul on the Norse. It'll be on Kyra. That's 4 fouls on Kyra Anders. 6:24 left. Delta will sub in. Kayla Howell check back in for the Pioneers, but not yet. Baldwin goes to the line here for the Pioneers. 83-29, first free throw good. That makes it 83-30, second free throw coming, and then she'll sub out. Well, unless she misses, which she did.
My bad.
Well, we had an errant whistle, or an errant buzzer. Here's a 3 for Zawada on top of the key. Kid missed the second free throw there. We had a brief buzzer, but the kids knew it. Just keep playing. 86-30 now. Back the other way. Shot is off the rim, no good. Zawada the rebound. Zawada brings it ahead for Bay. Zawada through the middle of the court. Left side to Phillips. Brooklyn Phillips, bounce pass baseline, kick back out, top of the key, Longs. Longs, stutter, ooh, 2 extra steps there. Shot is no good off the rim. Back up the right side of the court. Here comes McCrum for the Pioneers. Bounce pass right side of the lane to Jefferson. It's swiped. Norse have numbers. Kyra, long pass ahead to Hoffmeyer as he lays it in. 15 points in the game for Mackenzie Hoffmeyer, and nice assist that time from Kyra Anders. 88-30. Three-pointer near side. That's high off the back of the rim. Phillips the rebound for Bay with 5 minutes straight up to play in the game. Long pass to Hoffmeyer. Hoffmeyer on the baseline to Anders. Off her left hand, she picks it up, or right hand, I should say. Here's Long's right side, got it to Zawada, throws up a 3, in and out, no good. And the rebound for Campbell for the Pioneers. She'll bring it back up court, and Hoffmeyer picks her pocket. She lost the ball. Hoffmeyer dribbles through the defense, up the right side of the court. Mackenzie Hoffmeyer, bounce pass Phillips, open jumper on its way, swish. 90-30. Wow. I mean, this was a lot more competitive last time that the Pioneers were here. And we're going to get a timeout here called for the Delta Pioneers. 90-30. The big lead for the Norse. We are back in 60. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
Center of Escanaba. From an oil change to a major overhaul, Advanced Tech provides exceptional service for all makes and models. Featuring state and ASE certified technicians and conveniently located in the heart of Escanaba's major shopping area, alongside Walmart and behind Drifter's Restaurant. For more information, visit advancedtechup.com or search Advanced Tech on Facebook. Advanced Tech Services Center of Escanaba.
Out of the timeout, Delta trying to get one inside. That one bounces off the rim and nothing really falling for the Pioneers. And a 3 up top. Anissa Longs buries her first triple of the night, and 93-30. In the middle, McCrum finally gets one to fall. Just the 10th point of the half for the Pioneers. 3.5 to go. Longs right side on top, Zawada. Puts down the dribble, gets it to Kokolo right side. Now Phillips back out to Anissa Longs. Anissa tried to wiggle her way through and poked away out of bounds. 93-32. Back the other way, they get it inside, she puts it up, no good. That was a runner by Howell. And on the alternating rebound, or alternating possession on the rebound, Bay College gets the ball on the tie-up with 3 minutes to play. Little token pressure this time, nothing major from Deltas. Longs has it up the right side with 2:55 to go, and 93-32 is your score. Phillips near side to Kyra on top. She launches a 3, back iron, no good. Well, we know it's going to be a lot tougher Friday night with the top-seeded Lansing Stars waiting in the wings down in Flint. McCrum right side, off the side of the rim, no good. 2.5 to go. 93-32, nice pass up ahead to Zawada. And now Zawada with 10 points in the second half after she sat most of the first half with a couple of fouls. 95-32, the ball's going to roll out of bounds, and it went off of Longs as she was trying to get a steal. So on the baseline now, Delta works it inside, and we get a foul on Zawada. No, it's on Phillips. First foul on Phillips. 95-32, 2 minutes, 4 seconds to play in this one. Men's game coming up 7:30, and we'll call it a year for this gym. It will be down the street in a couple of weeks for baseball and softball. First game at home scheduled for April 11th. That may or may not happen as the free throws for Neats bounce off. 95-32, Phillips for three the other way off the back of the rim, no good. And Delta comes out of there with the rebound. It's Amanda Neats in the middle. Goes inside and scores, and one. Kyra can't believe it. She just fouled out of the game. 95-34, 1:44 to go. So Neats at the free throw line. And both free throws bounce off. 95-34. The ball deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with the Pioneers with 1:41 on the clock. And now we get a reach-in foul. Katie Kokala. 2 fouls on her. Kayla Howell going to the line for the Pioneers. Free throw, bounces off the rim and rattles home. It hung on the front of the rim and fell through. Howell makes them both. That one there right down the middle. Her first points of the game, 95-36. Hoffmeyer, left side for the Norse to Phillips. Phillips starts a drive, gets it to Kokala on top. Hoffmeyer wide open, buries a three. Boy, that girl does the little things, doesn't she? 18 points here. She's always in the right place. Gets her hands on the ball. She doesn't foul very much. Down to a minute to play as they miss a couple of shots inside. And Longs brings it ahead for Bay. Gets it knocked away from behind. Out of bounds. In fact, they're going to say it. Yeah, it's a foul. Vassold, her foul number 2. 98-36. Free throw off the back of the rim, no good. No 100 yet for the Free Tacos. That one's short off the front of the rim. Zawada the rebound, missed the layup in the middle, gets it back. Over to Longs, open jumper, Kokala gets blocked. Vassold back in the other direction. Oh, there were 3 opportunities there for Free Tacos. McCrum back the other way for the Pioneers. Rolls it off the rim, no good. Rebound back up and in for Jefferson. Alia Jefferson with 35 seconds. Last possession for the Norse. Across half court, here's Hendrickson. Hoffmeyer gives it to Phillips. Throws down a 3. Look good, Phillips with 8 points. And there we get free food now. 101-38. 3 the other way, off the rim, no good for Howell. Norse chased down the rebound in the corner. Kokala's going to bring it up. She'll go into victory formation with Anissa Longs, and that'll do it. The Norse are headed to Flint with a resounding 101-38 win here tonight in the regional quarterfinals. much more impressive than you would think, considering this game, when we played them last time, was 41-34 at the half. Final score, Bay College 101, Delta 38. Postgame show starts in 2 minutes.
Skis, including the return of cream cheese.
We will be taking pre-orders from Sunday, March 2nd.
Where every bite is a celebration.
Does peace of mind have a name? Can confidence and trust be summed up in a word or two? Can innovation really mean security? At Pomps Tires of Escanaba, they have people that are working diligently every day to keep your family safe with tires, brakes, and auto repairs. It's all to ensure that your family is riding on the safest, most durable tires ever made. Peace of mind does have a name, and it's Pomps Tires.
It's been called the Skradsky difference, and it refers to the dedicated staff of funeral directors at Skradsky Funeral Homes. They're proud to be all first-generation funeral directors, choosing this profession out of a genuine desire to help and care for people. Progressive without forgetting the traditional values of our community. For more information, just call, stop by, or visit SkradskyFuneralHomes.com.
Skradsky Family Funeral Homes.
At Key Realty Delta County, we are more than just fans. We're proud members of our community. Just like a buzzer-beating three-pointer, buying a home is thrilling. Hi, this is Jamie Beaver. Choose us as your local real estate dream team. Our real estate game plan revolves around you. We invite you to call or stop in our office anytime, and let's talk real estate.
We're the key to buying and selling. Key Realty Delta County.
Back here at the Bay College gym, where the Bay College ladies 101-38, your final score. And in our post-game show, Oh Canada.
Hello.
How you doing, Kennedy Sproul?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. Your shooting was good tonight. 6 triples. How'd you feel?
I felt good. I mean, I've been off the last few games, but it came out today, so it's good.
And you missed your first couple, hey?
Yeah.
And then the one you missed threw up a bad air ball, but somehow the ball ended up back to you about 10 seconds later, and you made it.
Yeah, it's good to get a second chance, and I was happy I could make the second one in.
You know, last year we teased you an awful lot about your defense, right?
Yeah.
And Todd would get in your face and all that, right?
Yeah.
And boy, it's obvious that you worked awfully hard on that part of your game. What is it that you think you've improved the most on your defensive side of the ball, Kennedy?
Definitely just being in the right spots and knowing the rotations. It helps a lot, especially since this year I've been guarding a lot more in the post. So just knowing where to be and where the girls are and being more aware of the court.
And you're also keeping out of foul trouble, aren't you? And that was also a few times last year you couldn't do anything because you had 4 fouls.
Exactly. I would be kind of in the wrong spot, and then I would tend to reach in and kind of hit the girls a bit more. But I've learned being in the right spot gives me like a little bit of space to work. Yeah.
Now, I'm sorry, but they only got you down for 3 block shots. We got to watch that.
It's okay.
You had more than 3.
Yeah, it happens, but I mean, I'll take what I can get, I guess.
Kennedy, it looked like you girls weren't fooling around tonight.
No. We knew this was going to be a tough game. They're a good team. Last game, I think we only won by 20, so we needed to come out, play hard, play together, and that's what we did.
And everybody did contribute something, eh?
Oh, yeah. We were very excited on the bench at the end. I was excited to see everybody doing their best and playing together.
Excited to see Kyra put us over 100?
Oh, yeah. And Brooklyn with the 3.
Yeah, Brooklyn with the 3. Yes, that's right.
She was on fire.
And, and it was good because that's what she, she doesn't get much playing time, and it really is good to see the girls who don't play much get an opportunity, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we have a lot of good players on the team. Everyone brings their own thing, and I was happy to see Brooklyn knocking them down today because she's a great shooter, and it was good.
Well, she's your twin.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. All right, so we're going to Flint. We're going to play, you were there
yeah.
last year, of course. You remember playing Jackson last year.
Yep.
This year the opponent is Lansing.
Yep.
how do you plan to talk with the younger girls about what to expect, Kennedy? You know the whole procedure of how to go through things down there.
I think we just got to know that it's going to be a tough competition. We're playing the best teams from each conference, so just come out, play hard like we did tonight, play together, talk, have the same energy we did today, and we'll be fine.
And you're excused from softball practice the next few days.
Yep.
All right, give your shout-outs, Ken.
My parents are here tonight. I have a bunch of family watching at home, so all of them. Coach Todd, his mom, and yeah, that's all.
All right, congratulations on the win. Good job.
Thank you very much.
20 points, 7 rebounds for Kennedy Sproul in the game. They give her 3 block shots. I'm gonna watch the film and change that. Coach Fassett, 101-38. The girls, they weren't fooling around tonight, were they?
No, we weren't. And that's one thing we talked about is this time of year, right? You know, you can't let the other team gain confidence and pedal to the metal, all gas, no brakes, and you just go regardless of the score. And I mean, you see what happens. I think we played a very good complete game tonight. We shared the ball well. You know, we had 18 assists, probably should have got a few more, but, you know, when we only gave up, 16 points in the second half, 7 and 9 in the quarter. So, you know, I think we played a good game tonight.
Yeah, and it was at both ends of the court. I really liked the defensive intensity. Mackenzie Hoffmeyer was everywhere tonight on the court, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was. She's everywhere. And the thing that's what we talked about is we play in the passing lanes. We don't sit back. We play in the passing lanes. We make it tough for people to catch. And that's just kind of how we play and what we do. And when we don't do that, we give up stuff. So I really made an emphasis on that the last couple of days of defend how we're supposed to defend. And if we get beat that way, then so be it. But I don't think there's too many teams that can beat us the way we defend.
You know, mathematically, Mackenzie Hoffmeyer might be your best player this year. If you divide everything she does by the number of minutes played. You look tonight, 21 minutes played, right?
Yep.
18 points, 3 steals, 4 assists, 5 of 6 at the line, 6 of 8 from the floor. You know, there's a lot. If she played 40 minutes, you would think that, 36 points, right? I mean,
yeah, for sure.
She makes the most of what she has for minutes.
Well, she does, and I think she leads us in field goal percentage overall, because I think overall last I saw, she was about 44, 45% from the field, because most of her stuff is steals and layups, right? But the last couple games, what's really shown is her range, her three-point shooting. She's knocked down. She doesn't take too many, but the ones she takes are effective. She was 1 for 2 today. Last game, I think she was 2 of 3 or 2 of 4, something like that. So she's really effective behind the arc as well. And just defensively, like you say, she's all over. Offensive rebounds, right? She does a great job as well there. So, now Mackenzie is definitely a key for us off the bench.
And it was good to see Brooklyn knock down a couple of threes, wasn't it? To give her some confidence. And plus, she's been here through the whole thing, as a sophomore.
Yeah, for sure. It's her second year, her last year playing here. And so, to give her some confidence here. And hopefully we get some in Flint where we can get her in some games in Flint and get her some shots. Because she can shoot, and that's what she's good at. And I think sometimes she second guesses herself. But when she doesn't, she can be pretty good, and she can help us.
Absolutely. And McKenna was just McKenna.
McKenna was McKenna. She was all over the place. Got her hands in the cookie jar a little bit. Got some fouls today. But, McKenna just does her thing, and she just leads us from an energy standpoint.
All right, so the Lansing Stars, what do you think?
It'll be interesting. We got a couple days to figure it out. We play Friday.
We
got a couple days to figure out. So, get a lot of film and watch some film and see. I mean, we're, obviously they got a big who's very good. She plays well inside, 6'3". We faced a couple tall kids like that. So we got a key to help on the inside, make it tough for her. And then again, they got a couple shooters that can shoot it. So we got to make it tough on them. But I just think the way we defend, we just make people work. And we know we get into the game, it's going to be a 40-minute game, and we're going to work for 40 minutes. And if they're not going to work for 40, then we're going to come out on top.
Well, you're starting to get to the point this year, James, you're wearing teams down.
Yeah.
You could even tell Mid-Michigan, they're one of the best teams in the country, and your girls seem to wear them down toward the end.
Yeah, for sure. I believe in running. I believe in running in practice. I believe in conditioning. And I think right now we're probably one of the better conditioned teams that we play, and only with 9, probably 7 getting a ton of minutes, 7 getting good minutes, the other 2 getting minutes here and there. But I think our 9 can outlast anybody else's, whatever they got.
All right, James, give your shout-outs.
Hey, shout out to friends, family, Escanaba and surrounding communities. Keep listening. We're heading down to Flint. Hopefully to have some good games down there. Go Norse.
Go Norse. See you back for the men. Final score ends up 101-38 for the Bay College ladies. We mentioned 20 points for Kennedy Sproul in the game, 7 rebounds, 23 points. Anna Axtell. She had 4 steals and 6 rebounds in the game as well. 13 points for McKenna Hendrickson. Yes, she got 3 fouls on her. 18, Mackenzie Hoffmeyer, one of the best games for her. And again, she does all the little things too, as we talked about. 4 assists, 3 steals. For Delta, they finished their season 11-18 on the year. 8 points for Haley Jefferson. 6 points apiece for Amaria Campbell and Kara McCrum. And they had nobody in double figures and only scored 16 points in the second half. So that'll do it for our women's broadcast here on a Tuesday night. The Bay College ladies won their 20th game of the year and now head on to the regional semifinals against the #1 seed, the Lansing Stars. And that game is Friday night at 6. We'll be on the air at about 5:45. Until then, Jack Hall, thanking Jarrett back at the station, all of you for tuning in, and our sponsors as well. Coming up, men's basketball in a little bit. The final score here for the ladies. It's in the win column. Bay College 101 and Delta 38. So long from Escanaba. No.
5 stars plus. She says, hands